Commander Racket addressed a group of civilians within Rico territory. They were from the planet of Shola, and it was the first visit to each of the 14 territories that Rico's brigade was currently controlling. He was nervous. He never really had to address people other than his military peers. He had been given a tour of the planet just before this speech. He saw the poverty that was abundant on the planet. Hello everyone, I'm here as a representative of Commander Rico. This war has been going on for far too long. We have suffered loss, fatigue, and famine on all parts of the galaxy. From what you have shown me today, your planet has been no exception. I wanted to humbly thank you all for your contributions to the war effort. Without support from the civilian populations like you, we wouldn't be able to fight the war. And after all, this war is for you. We are gaining your independence. Once this is all over, we will have done everything for you. So keep supporting the war yourselves. The speech ended and the civilians were silent. No applause at all. Maybe the ending bit was a little abrasive, Racket thought to himself. He wouldn't include it on the next planet's speech. Back in the Rico's Brigade training center, Wolf and Rex were arguing the outcome of their training battle. Mental had been patiently listening for the past few minutes, but he couldn't take it anymore. Shut it, you two! Jeez, you both did well. Can you stop arguing about who did better? Wasn't the whole point to just train the dang troopers? You know what? We're done here. If there's another comment about who won, I will lose my mind. Now listen to me for once. My company of scouts were busy while your company of infantry was goofing around. We were tasked by Rico to go and find a weak point in the Empire's defenses. I think we found one. Sullust. It's a mining and manufacturing planet and has had a serious lack of troopers during the entire war. I think that would be the best place for us to test our new legion. Good job, Mental. You're right. Despite my company's success in training, we need to stop harping on it. Let's begin preparing our soldiers for this campaign. Sullust may have few troopers right now, but it's still a hostile planet. However, I think that was a good location to pick for an attack. Its resources could be huge in boosting our campaign. Commander Rico was speaking with Aqua about a special assignment. Aqua, I want you back in the game here. You're a valuable soldier, and we're clearly wasting your talents with you being a messenger. Well, I'd be lying if I wasn't feeling a little cooped up in here, Rico. Right. Well, I want you to lead a squad of soldiers to go and recapture Delta Squad. We found out that they're in an Imperial outpost held by Cody's men. Apparently, they've been having testing done on them. I can't bear to think about them dealing with this kind of pain, especially when we're the ones who brought them into the war again. Therefore, I want you to take Sub-Squad, a commando squad made up of the best troopers from each legion. You need to go and save them. The troopers are Mapes, Nano, Red Eye, Inti, and Quarantine. Sounds good, sir. I'll get the plans of the base downloaded into a droid and take off with this sub-squad. I guess it makes sense. It takes a commando squad to save a commando squad. While Rico's brigade was getting business done, the Empire was in disarray. The generals tasked with taking back Imperial territory from Rico's brigade were all scrambling as fast as possible to get their armies in order. However, Commander Fox and Commander Cody were more intelligent about the matter. They had made an alliance together and were planning to assault their planets in association with one another. But now, they decided to go after the final clone in the squad of generals, Boba Fett. So, what do you say, Boba? We combine our allotted Imperial forces and take the planet systematically one at a time together. Please, you try to appeal to me as if we were all clones. I am the son of the great Jango Fett. I am no clone trooper. Beyond this insulting insinuation that I would collaborate with your kind, I'm not being the Emperor's errand boy. I'm going off to finish what I started with that scumbag Windu. Boba Fett walked off from the two clones. Well, that didn't go well. No, it did not, Fox. No, it did not. As the other generals began their campaign for total Imperial dominance, Grand Moff Tarkin was heading into the war face first, wasting no time. He chose to attack Hoth as his fortress. It had been recently taken by Rico's brigade, and therefore their defenses wouldn't likely be completed. Not to mention, it would be a good location for jumping to the next planet in his sights, Dagobah. His men prepared on the ground for an assault on the facility that Whipper and Ghost Unit were currently guarding. Yo, what's going on, boys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, and today in Star Wars Rico's Brigade Season 4, Episode 4, the Empire is striking back on Hoth once again. So, if you might remember from a couple of episodes ago, Ghost Unit managed to take the planet of Hoth for Rico's Brigade from the Empire. However, Grand Moff Tarkin, under the Imperial assignment given to him by Palpatine and his 4 fellow generals in a sort of competition between the generals, has decided to strike out at Hoth again and try and retake it in the name of the Empire. So he has sent his snowtroopers down here along with 2 ATSTs. He's got a lot of snowtroopers, a few hundred lined up surrounding the base, and they're all going to be crashing into this ice mega fortress here set up by the clones. As you can see, there are 3 different entrances. There's the garage here, there's the main entrance over here, and then there is the back door entrance over this way. The outside defenses are very strong for the clone troopers. However, the interior, I think, is where the most losses are going to be taken by the Empire if they make it into here. This is where there's just a web of bridges and cover and crazy guerrilla warfare all within, which is going to be really cool. And then finally, the last stand defense is in the way back here with Whipper of Ghost Unit. This is his company of Ghost Unit. Phantom and Eugene are off in different places on the planet of Hoth, and Grand Moff Tarkin is targeting this fortress at first. So we'll see if Ghost Unit manages to defend here. It would be interesting if they do manage to defend against such a large Imperial army, but I think they could honestly do this. I haven't tested it out yet, but this is a pretty hardcore defense. They have a lot of troopers defending here with a lot of powerful choke points. So I think the odds are pretty good for our Ghost Unit brethren. Either way, guys, be sure to leave a like if you enjoy Rico's Brigade and want to see more videos of it. Be sure to comment down below what you think should happen next, and subscribe if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get it poppin'. Alright, my fellow gamers, let's go ahead and press start here. Snowtroopers do begin to march on forward right now. I gotta say, Snowtroopers might be my favorite specialized Stormtrooper unit. Snowtroopers just look so cool, man. I mean, they do kind of look sick, though, you gotta admit. Maybe this or Death Troopers or Shore Troopers. The specialized troopers that came out of Rogue One are also some pretty prime Star Wars troopers, you gotta admit. I mean, there's just so much potential for cool Star Wars armor. George Lucas really set the series up for success in that regard with the original Stormtrooper design. I'm sure he didn't design it himself, but he had to give approval and whatnot. But either way, the original trilogy made for some sick armor down the line, just with that baseline that they were sort of working off of being so cool already. Either way, Ghost Unit taking a bit of a beating at the very, very start of the battle over here. This area just getting pretty obliterated pretty fast. I think it might partially have to do with that ATST coming in really, really quickly and hitting them really hard, but these guys are still fighting no matter what. Over here seems to be doing a little bit better. Oh yeah, over here is doing excellent. Holy cow. Look at this over here. They have slaughtered probably 100 snowtroopers already on this area. Wow, okay, so there is a stark difference between the two areas right now, where this region is just dominating, firing off in the horizon, getting hundreds of snowtrooper kills. This area over here is getting decimated with very, very few snowtrooper kills to go around, and now they are getting invaded as the snowtroopers come up this hill here. They're trying to fight back, but they're getting clapped pretty hard, and they do all end up dying right there. So the entranceway to the main entrance is basically donezo right now. Meanwhile, the backdoor entrance is actually surviving pretty okay. They are taking a few losses, but they are getting a humongous number of kills in the process, so I'd say it's probably worth it over here for them. Let's check how the garage is going. The garage actually managed to defeat the ATST that was positioned here, so good for the garage, man. That is poggers, bro. That is some hype right there. Meanwhile, they did lose some troopers within the garage itself, but they've got more alive, so the garage not too bad, not too shabba-labby. They also killed, it looks like, a few stormtroopers and that ATST, which is pretty big. So garage doing okay, middle doing horribly, and the far right doing great. Actually, the far right has been wiped out now, and that might have to do with the assistance of that ATST right there, but not before slaughtering hundreds of snowtroopers. So the far right, just phenomenal job, man. Phenomenal job. And now it is going to mainly be up to the interior defenses to see if they can hold out even further. Looks like already a few snowtroopers have tried to peek their way through this doorway, but get slaughtered as they go. There's another one giving it a shot, a few more giving it a shot too. Grenades, in fact, being tossed in there as well. Good strategy, you know, just throw some explosives at the problem. It works, man. I do it all the time in video games, just chuck an explosive at the problem. But these clone troopers are few in numbers up here, and they have taken a few losses, so I imagine these guys will suffer more before the day is out. These troopers way over here, still Imperial propaganda on the wall from when the Imperials held this territory, but they are just pointing their weapons at that choke point, though they're not really getting attacked. Not a lot of snowtroopers coming up this way. ATST is up top here now. How did you manage this, dude? That's absolutely insane, brother, man. Oh, he's gonna delete all the bodies. That's so sad. Looks like it's oh. Oh, no. It fell on it. Oh, my God. Oh, it's killing all of them. Oh. A lucky break for Rico's brigade for sure, because this thing just killed like 20 snowtroopers, and it's still killing snowtroopers. Oh my God, that is brutality right there. Wow. Alright, fellas, that was pretty extreme. More snowtroopers continuing to die as it gyrates. These guys are like trapped in this little nook here. Wowza. Oh, the crew bails out, and all the stormtroopers try to get away from that thing because it is probably going to explode pretty soon. You can hear it burning on the inside, and there it goes, blowing up even more snowtroopers. Wowza! Holy cow, a very lucky break for the clones right there. Snowtroopers choosing not to go in the main entrance and choosing instead to go over here now. They do manage to get one kill right there. Nice job. It looks like his rifle's actually set to stun. Perhaps he used that setting on purpose in order to get some prisoners of war after this. That would be interesting. Ooh, but he gets domed by the friend. More troopers look like they're about to launch a bit of an assault through here. I'm genuinely not sure who's going to win this round now, guys. Oh, and that guy gets shocked too. Two POWs ready for the stormtroopers right there. They're going to be able to take them back and probably get some intel if they manage to win this battle. Or, you know, those troopers, if their friends, if those clone troopers' friends win the battle for them, then they would have caught a lucky break because they weren't killed. They were just set to stun. So, you know, could be a good thing, could be a horrible thing, because I imagine being a Star Wars POW would be pretty god-awful. Either way, this bridge is getting assaulted bit by bit, but they're getting taken out pretty easily, those snowtroopers who are trying to get through there. Let's check back in over this way. It looks like the snowtroopers over here did manage to get through and kill those clone troopers at this entranceway, and now they're going to be able to come up over the top. However, there is still an E-Web turret left alive right here, and somehow a snowtrooper got right there, and a bunch of clone troopers here too, which will be interesting to see what happens. The garage is still alive. Weirdly enough, there's clones right here and snowtroopers all around them. Big firefight going down right now as a few clones manage to stave off the attack of a few stormtroopers, but then more stormtroopers up on these rocks over here managing to get a lot of fire out. This couldn't have come for a better time for these snowtroopers to attack the garage, because that means that the guys up here will have a nice distraction for them to do a little assault themselves, and that is exactly what's happening. Grenades getting thrown, these guys were distracted, and it results in a few of them going down and getting grenaded. Meanwhile, the garage troopers now have a distraction for themselves, so it's like this two-pronged attack that's distracting constantly, which is pretty impressive if we're being completely honest here. But neither attack going too tremendously well. Let's check back in on this bridge over here. Looks like more snowtroopers have piled up, and the rest of them are just sort of chilling in the barracks, maybe playing a game of chess here. I don't even know what kind of chess this is called. What's it called? I know the game has a name in the Star Wars universe, but I just call it Star Wars chess. Space chess! Yeah, I mean, things are not going well for the snowtroopers here, fellas. I mean, they still have a pretty large portion of their army left alive, but in reality, they're taking some pretty hefty losses here and not getting a ton of kills on these clones. Here we go, a few more shots getting fired at these clone troopers up here. This guy Kapuyas, he Kapuyas again, getting the double kill. Kapuya, wow. Wow! Very impressive. The garage is falling really rapidly now as the snowtroopers make their way into this entranceway, and it is just chaotic nutcasiness. I don't even know what's happening, fellas. This is pretty intense stuff right now. This is pretty intense stuff. Yeah, this is bonkers, boys. Still not much going on this little bridge over here. These guys could be helping out a ton. Actually, it looks like we have a rock climbing expedition here. Some rock climbing snow troopers trying to get around the flank, perhaps, to attack these clone troopers over here. The clone troopers have quite the resolve to stay in their positions and defend to the last man, it seems. And it seems to be working out. I mean, they are butchering these stormtroopers, if we're being honest. I'm also seeing shots coming out of here. It looks like these clones managing to get some shots off at the distant stormtroopers as well. Being able to help out from such a far away position is always a good thing. It makes it so you're less likely to be shot and you're helping out your other troopers from becoming suppressed by suppressing the enemy themselves. The garage area over here has seriously weakened in terms of snowtrooper numbers, but they're poised to be in a position of a good flank if they can just align it right, you know? If we can get these guys attacking simultaneously with these guys, then these troopers will surely crumble. But the problem with the AI is they don't often, you know, work together and cooperate together all that well, and it results in a good opportunity just going to the wayside and not actually happening. And I think that's likely what's going to happen here, as more snowtroopers try to come up this way, but end up getting slaughtered by this E-web turret. This guy's in a pretty good position. There's very, very derpy kind of things going on right now. Here we go, some more gunfire over here. Is anyone ever going to take out that E-web turret? There have been attempts, but they just haven't gotten the kill shot on it quite yet, which is impressive considering it's like this static turret. It should be a really easy kill, but these snowtroopers are super inept. More snowtroopers coming up here and firing downwards. I wonder if they're having really any effect from up here. It doesn't seem like it to me. They're rock climbing pretty good though, you know? This ice fortress is hard to take, but the snowtroopers are trying every angle to you know get a you know good point of contention going. These snowtroopers over here are still being dinguses within this barracks area. They have not launched an attack on this ice bridge in quite a while. If they did that and managed to take that left flank, then they would certainly be really helpful to the remainder of their snowtroopers over here. I imagine Grand Moff Tarkin is in his ship right now, seething in anger at watching just the pure incompetence of his snowtroopers in action. It must be pretty painful to watch. However, I do see a couple of deaths over here, and it does look like the E-web turret did finally get taken out by the garage force over this way. So, things could be looking on the up. I don't know, man. It could be getting a little spicy pretty soon here for Rico's Brigade. They've had a pretty good go at it so far and not a lot of trouble, but that could all change as the snowtroopers begin to really clap back at them a little bit more here and manage to do a bit more damage. So you never know. You know, the tides of war could be shifting here. We'll just have to see. More snowtroopers coming into the garage doorway here, firing out. Looks like they're getting some good hits on those guys on the opposite end of this bridge here. But no kills. And these guys haven't really been touched too much. I think we just need a good assault from over here. This is very trickle-in kind of battle tactics from the snowtroopers, and I don't think it's working all too well at all. They need to end this tomfoolery and do a massive assault, but you know, I don't think that'll happen anytime soon with the current rate this battle is going, especially when they have so many troopers just not being utilized. Like, there's pockets of troopers here, heck, back here, that just are not even inside. These guys might be trapped, actually, by the ATST. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, a very small fraction of the total attackers right now, or sorry, a very small fraction of the snowtrooper army are actually attacking right now. You know, they are not using their full force in the slightest. They are not going full force. Not going full force at all. So, perhaps reevaluation of tactics is due, you know? More slaughter right there. Oh, lordy, lordy. It's not looking too good, boys. It's not looking too good at all. Yeah. This is tough, man. It's tough to watch sometimes, you know? When, like, the AI is being so incompetent, it's like, oh, it makes you cringe. You just want them to do well, but they just aren't. We do have a sniper up here. He was getting some good shots off, maybe doing some damage. Those snipers are pretty powerful. Alright, let's start squatting up the snow troopers. Sometimes that helps. And that is a rule that we do enact in videos. So these guys are like stuck in the rocks. I think they got themselves stuck inside the rocks. That is a new level of incompetence right there. Look at all these mountain climbers. There's so many mountain climbers over here. Guys, why? Just do the assault. Just assault. You're gonna lose. Oh my god. Alright. We've squatted up like the majority of troopers now. Probably. See if they end up doing anything with that. Probably won't, but we'll see, we'll see. Alright, well there is a bit of an assault over here. They're getting crushed pretty good. They got a few shots off, but I doubt it amounted to much. Maybe they got a kill here? They did! They got 2 kills on these guys. That's pretty nice, but the majority of the clone troopers are still alive, so things are not looking too good for our boys in snow trooper armor here. This is certainly a bit of a disaster. More troopers coming through the garage. The garage force started off with so many troopers, and now they are down to like a squad. That is so pathetic. I mean, to be fair, they have been fighting the vast majority of the entirety of the battle, so you know, you can only judge them so much since they're the only ones doing their actual job, so you really hate to see it, boys. You really hate to see it. These guys are doing nothing. I think they got stuck up here, and now they don't know what to do. They're like, we're kind of just stuck mountain climbing. We can't really go around. It's a tough situation. And these guys are not being helpful at all. Just vast incompetence in the Imperial Army all around. And now it's pretty quiet on the front. Not a lot going on. Here we go. We've got snow troopers doing a bit of a march forward. Clones responding in kind with some good fire here. Beautiful. All right. I'm considering going in fast motion to see if the snow troopers actually do anything here, because to be quite frank, there's not a lot going on. There is some movement, but almost no one's firing at this point. Oh, we're gonna have another bridge assault here. We got a squad coming through the bridge here. They come through the choke point. They do get blasted a little bit. Couldn't tell if they lost anyone. They did just lose someone there and another. A few more coming through. They're getting pretty badly slaughtered here. It's interesting to see them come back to this choke point, though, at the very least. Maybe they got that kill, or maybe that kill was from another person. But either way, there's only one person guarding the choke point at this point. They take him out, so now this is actually opened up for them. Oh, no, they didn't take him out. I thought that was from the stormtroopers. No, it was actually from the clone. So if they just kill that clone, this will open up a whole new avenue here. Oh, grenade getting thrown. The mountain climbers finally do something. Oh my god. Alright, this avenue is now opened up thanks to the mountain climbers. About 30 men up there to get 1 kill. beautiful. Love to see it. Totally valid use of resources. So now the snow troopers do have another avenue which they can attack at, and they probably won't get stuck in this death trap again. Hopefully, maybe not. They've been wildly incompetent for the majority of this battle at this point. They have so many more troopers left, but they're all in the back lines. And now they're doing nothing again. Guys, this is like the derpiest army I have ever seen. This is so pathetic. No one's coming forward. We've been in fast motion for like a minute now. Alright, we need to adjust. Alright. I hate to do it, but we've hit the point in the battle where it's, you know, the AI is being too derpy, so we need to bring them forward. We'll go in slow-mo while we do this, so they all come forward sort of at once. I'm not going to bring them, like, all the way to the forefront of the battle, but we're going to reposition them so they're not all, like, at these rocks and stuff. And we'll also send them to multiple points and whatnot, just to jumpstart the battle a little bit more here, because as you can see, literally nothing is happening, and that is the, you know, boring way to see a battle. We want action. We want stuff to happen. I know I will get people complaining in the comments about me moving troopers, but you know what? I don't care. It's just sometimes you got to do it. Like literally, this is boring. We need people coming forward here, or else nothing will get done. So we're bringing forward the snowtrooper army. They're going to actually use their numbers. They're not going to trickle in, and we'll see what happens here. All right, we're having them attack from like 2 different locations. Let's see what goes down. The clones very well could continue to just hold these choke points. I mean, these choke points are staunch. They are really, really difficult to push through. However, there aren't that many clone troopers left alive. Oh my god, they just let them come through there. They really did. Alright, well, those 3 clones got blasted pretty good. There's still more clones in the hangar firing out. They're getting a few snowtrooper kills, I believe, and managing to get a good amount of fire out. But now the snowtrooper army is actually coming on in here, which honestly, this is what they should have done like 10 minutes ago, but I let them derp around for forever. There is still this huge hangar defense area here, so I think this will be pretty good, and we might help the defenders hold a little bit, maybe throw some grenades for them and whatnot. Come on, guys, keep firing at that entranceway. Keep on firing. There we go, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful job there. Holding very, very nicely. Oh, I'm stuck on control mode. Can you not? What is happening? Help me. Help. Oh, there we go. Out of control mode now. Beautiful. More snowtroopers coming on in here. Clones having a little bit of difficulty taking them out as they come on in. Come on, guys. Keep spamming out. Keep spamming out fire. Oh, yeah. Get a grenade off. BEA. Beautiful. Nice grenade. Nice grenade. Keep firing, boys. We can hold. We can hold. We got strength in numbers right now. Yes. All right. So we did take a few losses during that assault, but we managed to make it out on top here. There's one more snowtrooper right there. He was pleading for surrender, but we killed him. Like the murderers we are. Oh, there's still a few more clone troopers over here holding this bridge area. Stormtroopers trying to take them on a little bit here. But the clones do look like they managed to get at least like 4 or 5 kills. One tries charging in there. Nice job, guys. This could be a good little hold point. I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of snowtroopers coming at them now, though. I mean, if these guys can get like 10 more kills, then that'd be a pretty good deal. If we're being completely honest here, this would be ideal for the clones if they can just, you know, pop these guys pretty good. We shall see. We shall see indeed. No more fresh snowtrooper attacks in the hangar. They seem to be pretty focused on killing these guys, it seems. Oh, I think because this doorway is closed, these guys can't actually come through to the hangar. So we'll delete that doorway. And now these guys should be able to come through to the hangar. I see the problem there. I understand. These guys not really attacking the clones. The clones sort of holding their fire for the time being, maybe trying to work a way out of this situation, not wanting to give away their position to these fresh stormtroopers. I don't know, man. I don't know, brother. All right, what's going on here, fellas? What is happening? Oh my god, all these rock climbing snowtroopers are stuck up here, I think, now. Ooh, bumped the mic. Sorry about that, fellas. Wait, what? Wait, you guys just let them in?
Oh, there's gonna be a...
Oh my god, they kapooyed! Blast them! Blast them! Come on, Rico's Brigade, Whipper! Let out some fire, buddy! Whipper, run! Grenade! Alright, we managed to get Whipper out of that grenade area. Whew! Oh my god, Whipper. What was that? Why'd we just let these snowtroopers in? Guys! Guys! Fire! Oh, maybe actually no one has an angle on them? Because they're behind there? Is that the problem? What is happening? Also, what's happening over here? These two aren't fire. Guys, this, maybe it's the map. Maybe the map's a little glitchy. I remember this map being a little bit weird in the previous episodes we've done.
You can't negotiate with droids.
Take these guys out. There you go. What? Sir? Sir? Alright, this is a glitch fest at this point. This is glitchy bonbon. What on earth? What on earth is happening? My goodness! I don't think we should use this map anymore. Are these guys just like stuck up here for good? Can bring them down. I don't want you all up there. Like you're just glitching up on the top of the map. Jeez. Get down from there. You'll hurt yourself. You'll break your neck. What if you fell? How irresponsible would that be, sir? Get down. Get down, you pesky snowtroopers. Guys, what is happening? This battle's so weird. And now there's a bunch of them just heading outside. There's still a battle going on, fellas. There's still a battle going on. And there's like a ton of people just hanging out over here. What? Fellas, I apologize for the lackluster battle that is happening here. This is disgraceful. I think the map might just be glitchy or something. I don't know. I'm trying to make excuses for something that's just clearly broken. Are y'all ever gonna kill these two clones? Here. Kickstart this. I killed one.
Enemy contact.
The other's holding nicely. Nice! Oh! He gets stoned. Yeah, I mean, those guys should not have survived that long, probably. Jeez, what is happening here, fellas? Like, straight up. Okay. Maybe if we, like, send some of these snowtroopers into here, we can kickstart the final part of this battle, because it's super derp. Super derpy. Alright, let's kickstart this ending. Pa-pow, pa-pow! Alright, clones firing. This is the final stand for the clones. They get a few snowtrooper kills. The snowtroopers get a few kills on them. So it's about even right now, I would say. Snowtroopers pushing their way through, but taking like huge losses as they go. So that's a good thing for the clones, bad thing for the snowtroopers. However, the snowtroopers do manage to get a few grenades out there. That's going to disrupt the clone defense a little bit there. Let's see here. Finally, we get some good action in this battle again. I feel like the first 10 minutes were really good. The second 10 minutes were really weird and glitchy and horrible. And now we're finally getting back to some good action here. A lot of clones are dropping to the ground by just the weight of the snowtrooper army. I mean, they didn't kill a lot of snowtroopers in the very beginning of the battle. And I think that drawback is resulting in them having to deal with more snowtroopers right now. But they're still holding pretty nicely. That's going to be a beautiful grenade. That's going to get a lot of kills probably. It got a couple. It also took out a clone trooper by himself. Whipper over here, getting kind of surrounded right now. He's got a grenade in hand. He chooses not to use it. Perhaps he was trying to negotiate. Whipper gets downed. He is now unconscious, and we'll see what happens with him in the next part of Rico's brigade here. Should we just like Rambo the last? There's like 5 clones left. Oh, 2 of them go down over there. Come on, guys, help out. We'll try and get some snowtrooper kills with these last few clones. Oh, we did get a few kills there. Last clone. There's a kill. Oh, we only got 1. Okay. Well, this was a very glitchy battle. The clones ended up getting defeated here. Which, honestly, at the halfway point of the battle, I think the clones did kind of deserve to get defeated because they did not get enough kills in various positions. The only real place that was very, very impressive was right here and then right here for the defenses. But other than that, the clones got kind of curb stomped a little bit here. I do apologize for the super glitchiness of it. Sometimes the game just isn't the best when it comes to battles, and it can glitch and stuff like that. And I know it can kind of ruin a lot of aspects of the battle that would be cool to see if it was fully functioning and stuff like that. Like, if I had it my way, I really wouldn't have the, like, rock climbing snowtroopers. I'd rather they just stay on the ground and keep fighting and stuff like that, but the glitchiness of the game allows them to get up there, and then they get stuck up there, and then it's super derpy, and it's really annoying to watch and stuff like that, and then, like, I have to interfere, which I hate interfering in the battles, because I know I'll get yelled at in the comments, but sometimes you have to interfere because it's so glitchy, you know? It's a bit of a catch-22 where it's like, I want the battle to look cool and be fun, but I also don't want to interfere for risk of unfairness and stuff like that. But I feel like I helped out the snowtroopers the same amount amount I helped out the clone troopers, so I'd say it's probably 50-50. Either way, a pretty good victory for Grand Moff Tarkin here. He doesn't have a ton of snow troopers left alive, but he did manage to take the military base, so there is that, I guess. I don't think I'll be using this map anytime soon again, or at least this area of the map, just because of the derpiness of it all, but yeah, regardless, guys, I do apologize for the battle, but I hope you found some enjoyment out of it. I think it was pretty fun to watch overall. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment down below what you thought. Be sure to like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe. Alright, guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.